Okay, let's see this damage in action. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. Hit record, then see what happens. Let's do it. 257, and we missed the decreased defense on here, and still were successful. There's no gear on Siegfried. That's okay. I mean, that seems good without any buildup or anything. Yes, I know he doesn't have gear on. I put it on Thor, okay? I put his gear on Thor so we could test this. We're just using him for the aura. Okay, and what about this one? 600,000. This is with no blessing. Yeah. Okay. Is this the new best free-to-play Nuker? Okay, boost. Decrease defense and weaken. I do love the animations in slow motion. A1. Alright, 100,000 per hit. I'm okay with that. And then let's see this one more time. Yeah, okay, A1. Yeah, fine. Here, fine. Weaken, fine. Okay, come on, hurry it up now. Hurry it up now. And then this was the A2, right? The single target? Okay, I need to try to take a screenshot of this. We have 337,000. Oh, 265, 337, 425, 479. That is some nice buildup. That is definitely some nice build-up damage. Huh. Okay, yep, let's go get the rest of the video set up. We definitely need to record this. Okay, so what level of gear are we using that we're getting these numbers? Here is what I've done so far, okay? This is his total stats, 7,500, 320. I know that not all of that is accessible, but if you were to be able to get a soul plus your gear, I think that that's reasonable. I also, right now, I have the Flawless Execution Mastery on him. I wanted to test damage, and I didn't want to test Helm Smasher. So if we had Helm Smasher proccing, I think that could be hitting for even more. So, yes. We also want to test different things with his passive, because we'll have this Thunder Stack. Now, the only way that I know to test that Thunder Stack has got to be in Hydra. So I think that that's what we're going to do. We want to test some other things with him. I don't know. Let's head over to Hydra and get some kind of team set up, because I think that that's going to be important. Okay, let's try this team. I was talking with my dude Liam, and he has all these champions except Thor. So that's what made me think about this, but I think it has some good synergy. I will admit, though, if we just put a little bit of accuracy in his build, we could put somebody like somebody else in here. Essentially, we could remove Estrid for a lot of different champions, because then we would have increased speed from Padrag and decreased speed from Thor. But I kind of want to just test him for maximum damage, even though I think a lot of people will build him for speed. I don't know, so let's just jump in. This was my first thought. We're going to go on Nightmare, because I want to see like what kind of damage he can do. He doesn't really have anything that builds up. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have passive that's building up the damage, right? Okay, provoke. Oh, he's in a curse set also. Perfect. Decrease defense. All right, now, this was the single target one, right? Will hit every other enemy in a random order. Now, when you're on the waves and you have 5 enemies, you're going to be able to stack this up higher. Because there are only 4 enemies, then you will start wherever you want. I think if you target it, that's where it will start. So 144 up to 400. Yes. So where you start is kind of important. But what I really want to know is how much damage does this passive do also? Okay. So let's keep going here. We don't have block buffs in this team. Alright, well that was a clear mistake. Okay, I forgot block buffs in this team. But we are getting the knowledge that we need, okay? Getting the knowledge that we need, and that is what is important here. So I think that we'll use this opportunity to A1. 81, 83. I mean, that's okay. I wouldn't say that that's like super great. Like Estrid did 120k on her A1, so he's doing like a little bit more than that combined. Okay. So we do have Michinaki to clear the buffs. If I do this, he's just gonna kill himself, right? Okay, let me pause and get back to like a spot where everything is clear so that we can test some other things. Okay, we're back to a place where I feel is good. We can use this AoE here. We don't have decreased defense on everybody, but we do have weaken on everybody. So let's see what kind of damage output it is. Oh, it was real. Oh, he has decreased attack. That decreased attack just like shut off all of our damage. Wowzers. Also, I don't see a way that we're actually tracking his passive. Like, how are we tracking his passive? How do we know where we're at in the passive? Okay, that doesn't make sense. I don't like that one bit. He's gonna kill himself. Okay. But we did 124 and then 300,000. Okay, let's back up here and let's put somebody else in for block buffs instead of Estrid. I don't know who that should be. Let me figure that out. Okay, let's do Supreme Gallic because he's bringing the decreased speed that we need. Okay. Pay attention here with me. Help me see if there's any indication about Thor's passive. I think I just need to go super slow and see what is happening here. Block buffs decrease speed and HP burn. Okay. So none of these are his passive. So do these hits all count towards his passive? Okay, well, number one, that seemed not great. That seemed not great. But also, did it... Let me go watch that clip back. I can't understand what's happening here, so let me go watch that back and see what I can come up with. Okay, so, I mean, it does show his passive being triggered, but it doesn't show, like, how many stacks do we get here? And do we get stacks for, like, him ally attacking, for example? I don't know the answer to this. There's no way to track this. That seems like a problem, Plarium. That seems like a really big problem. Okay, so let's do this one and see what kind of damage we're doing here. 90 to 100k. Not good. Not good. Oh, geez. I mean, I'm not sure that we have anybody with, like, cruelty in here. This is Nightmare Hydra. But, like, we have buffs. And we have him in a really big damage build. So unless I'm missing something, I don't think that this is going to be the champion for Hydra. I mean, if so, he would need to be in a completely different build. He would need to be in like faster build with accuracy if you're going to use him in Hydra to take advantage of that decreased speed. Then you could use whatever block buffs champion you wanted to here. I don't know. I'm going to let this play out for a couple minutes here and just see like what the numbers are. Like maybe I'm underestimating how much damage he's going to do, but like Scorid does more damage than that. And you guys didn't even like Scorid. I like Scorid. I almost put him in this team, but I couldn't figure out a way. And plus, MtgJedi was already there. The overall damage in this team is good. Obviously, we have Grazier in here and Supreme Gallic, but like Supreme Gallic could be any block buffs champion, and Grazier could be any provoke champion. But, I mean, obviously, I think that they fit pretty well here. You know what? Maybe we need to test his damage on the decapitated heads. That is probably relevant, right? Oh, I A1'd there. Okay, that was not good. Okay, let's just double check that I'm doing my due diligence, right? Okay, so what I want to do is have this be last. 400. Okay, and then was that his passive triggering there? How do we know when his passive does damage and how much damage does it do? Okay, so we ally attacked here, which is not the best. Decrease defense on everybody. Sure, let's A1, A2, A1, and let's A1 right here. Oh, okay. So on the decapitated heads, we are doing significantly more damage. That is relevant. That is definitely relevant. What does Supreme Gallic do? Similar. And he's an okay damage dealer. MtgJedi. So, like, he's on par so far with all of the other damage dealers. We had 350 there. I don't know. I just think he should be doing a lot more. I think maybe if he was in a team where all the heads were killed at once, we could see a lot more damage from him. But also, I'm still kind of frustrated with... Wait, here's his turn. 574. Okay, that was not bad. But like, we're not seeing insane numbers. I'm not saying that they're bad. I think he could still be used. But I don't know. From the dragon testing, I was kind of expecting more than that, if I'm being honest. Am I overvaluing him? Like, let me know what your perspective is on this too. I don't know how to track where we're at with this passive, and I also don't know how to track like how many like hits we're getting until it triggers. None of that. I don't know how to do any of that. I wonder if the other content creators figured that out. Like, how do you track his passive? How much is his passive doing? Yeah, all of that. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. There should be a symbol. Like, there should be like a buff indicator. It doesn't count as a buff then. Interesting. Okay, let me try to figure some things out. Okay, so one thing I figured out while we're running this is that when his passive triggers, it will show that it's doing it with lightning. That seems pretty important so that we know how and when there's damage from him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try to keep recording here. And then when we see the lightning, there we go. Okay, cool. So on the regular heads, it was like 70,000 or less. if you can get it to trigger on the decapitated heads, which you have no way of tracking it, so it's not like you can plan that out unless you were like taking 4 hours on a Hydra run. But even then, I don't think that you could plan that out. So it's gonna be like really hard to figure out whether or not. I think we're gonna have to look at the game code. Like, will Phantom Touch proc this? So that 300,000 there for the passive? I mean, like, that could make him be one of the top damage dealers because his base damage is great already. And I mean, it's not like insane, but it's great. It's definitely not bad. And then with the passive, like, there's 500k on his AoE. So, and then when his passive is triggering, then that's even more damage. It's like a free extra. It's like a free extra attack. Got 200k on the A1, you know, 90 and 90, whatever, is not bad. Okay, we're definitely going to need to test him in Hydra. I'm going to let this play out for, I don't know, maybe like 10 more minutes. Let's get to turn count 100 and get like a real sense of how much damage he's doing here. Okay, wait, I don't want this video to be too long, so let's go ahead and end it here, because I want to put the blessing on him. I want to put the blessing on him. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Plarium gave us a 5-star blessing. We had 26 million from Thor without a blessing, and we had 34 million from MtgJedi, who's getting hex damage. We had 32 million from Grazer, who's getting enemy max HP and hex damage. We had 19 million from Gallic, who's getting HP burn damage. So I think that is comparable. I think that is reasonable, especially if we're able to put some accuracy into his build, just like a minimum amount of damage. That seems strong. I mean, this team seems very good if you have these champions, by the way. Oh, are we missing a piece of gear? Oh, geez, I thought I checked everybody. Okay, let me get a couple things sorted, and we'll move on. Okay, Arena Test 1. Let's go and fight Yi Yang over here. I mean, this dude is such a beast. But I have my fastest champion. I have a reviver. I have a reset champion. So let's try this. I don't want it to go on auto. I want to manual this. Okay, let's see. He's going to get an instant turn, and he has all of the buffs. So I think that we want to do... Already has increased attack, increased crit damage. So does that mean we want to do this one? Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, then we can come in here and finish him off again. What would be the best way? Probably this one? No, okay, then we'll just let it go on auto, I suppose, till she runs out of stone skin. And then he can just A1 and kill her. Or, you know, do the AoE again. Okay, that was nice. That was nice. Let's see. What about this one? Are you going to be too fast for me? Let's take a look here. Let's see, just see it run on auto. What ability is he going to do on auto? He's going to do his A3. And then will he do his A3 again? Oh, stupid Shuzen. He gave Duchess a turn. Well, that's fine. Okay, I mean... This is nice. He has... Oh, the reaction proc, I think, each time. I mean, that seems strong. Okay, I don't think that we're going to be faster here. That's a 40% speed aura. Also going to be super annoying. Okay, or we can just kill everyone. That's a possibility, too. What's going on with Baron, like, tickling me? I can't be that tanky. Usually I like to slow roll killing Marichka, so you reset their abilities. But too bad, because we have too much damage. Okay, push back Sifi's turn meter. Put damage on Baron. Give him a turn. And kill everyone. I think that this is the new best free-to-play nuker. Well, Layla. Actually, I didn't know Layla was on the test server. That's cool. I mean, this is a tanky Sifi Rodos team. Oh, and we did hit? We did hit? Oh, geez. Duchess again. Okay. And this seems good. Right? I can't... This seems very good. I mean... +4 Sifi Rodos nonsense? Sure. Let's try it. Let's try it on manual, though. I think we just want... I don't know. Okay. Rodos didn't kill him? What is going on? Does he have some way to not die? Why is he not dying? He should definitely be dying. Let's A2. I mean, that definitely killed Sifi. Okay, like, shouldn't Rodos be murdering me? Shouldn't I be dying to Rodos? I really think I should be dying to Rodos. I don't think I should be this survivable. Oh, was that his passive? Oh, his passive helping come in there? That doesn't seem like enough hits. Does that mean that his individual one is getting me 4 hits? I mean, and then when we get a blessing, we're gonna get more damage on there? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and edit this together real quick and upload it because I think that this is really important information. I think if you were thinking about skipping this, this is evidence that you should definitely go for this guy. He seems like not literally the best, but like still S-tier damage dealer for Arena. This guy seems like the best thing that you can do to improve your account. Just like tons of damage. Tons and tons of damage. So that'll do it for me here today. Let me know if there's more ways that you want me to test him or some other idea you have for testing him. Let me know. And I will see you guys on stream.